We're following live breaking news. Our crews are on scene of a single vehicle crash near Highway 52 at Liberty Hall Road. Now, this is the same area where a train plowed into a tractor trailer carrying a tank yesterday afternoon. We have reached out to Goose Creek Police Department to find out exactly what happened and how many people were involved. Our photographers on scene tell us they saw the car run off the road and hit a fence. We will keep you updated as things develop. Camera. What we just mentioned, a train plowing into a tractor trailer pulling a tank. The trailer driver managed to hop out of the cab just seconds before the train hits. Now, this was on Liberty Hall and Red Bank Road near Highway 52 in Goose Creek. The wreck had traffic backed up in the area for hours, and thankfully no injuries were reported. We have reached out to the State Department of Transportation to get more information on the train involved and are waiting to hear back. We're following breaking overnight news. Over 33,000 machinists at Boeing voted late last night to go on strike. The International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers said its members rejected a contract that would have raised pay 25% over 4 years. Nearly 95% of union members voted to reject the contract, and 96% voted to strike. This comes after Boeing didn't agree to the union's original request for a 40% pay increase. Another major sticking point in negotiations was Boeing's refusal to restore a pension plan eliminated in 2014. The president for the Aerospace Machinists Union District, representing workers in the Pacific Northwest, commented on the decision. He says while the union is satisfied with some parts of the offer, it doesn't address some of the benefits they've lost over the last few years.
While there were many important things that were in this offer, it didn't bridge the gap for 16 years from 2008 and going through 2 extensions and the threats of job loss, stagnated wages, cost shift on health care, and many other issues, and especially relocation of thousands of jobs for other programs leaving the state.
The strike will deprive Boeing of much-needed cash that comes from delivering new planes to airlines. Nearly 200 workers at the North Charleston plant are a part of the union. News 4 is working to learn how this strike will impact the Lowcountry plant and the aircrafts produced here. This is a developing story, and we will update you as we learn more. Also new this morning, U.S. Federal Aviation Administration Chief Mike Whitaker is set to testify this month during a hearing on the Boeing probe. Whitaker will go before a Senate Homeland Security Subcommittee on September 25th. The company has faced several issues, including the January 5th incident where an Alaska Air flight door plug blew out. For months, federal investigators have been probing whether Boeing employees failed to perform some quality inspections on its 787 jets. Now, back in June, the FAA chair testified to another Senate committee, saying his agency is partly responsible for safety problems at Boeing. The FAA says it is holding Boeing accountable through aggressive oversight. In Georgetown, a special education teacher is waking up behind bars this morning after claims of her hitting students. Tracy Mataraz is facing 2 counts of assault and battery in the 3rd degree after witnesses claim she struck one student on his backside with her hand and another student with a broom. That's according to officials with the county sheriff's office. Mataraz was a teacher at Andrews Elementary. Witnesses also claim she threatened to kill the students in her classroom. She is currently incarcerated at Georgetown County Detention Center pending a bond hearing. In the meantime, Mount Pleasant police have charged a juvenile with carrying a weapon on school property. Officers were called to Crown Academy yesterday. Police say the school was placed on lockdown after someone reported seeing the juvenile with the knife on campus. According to MPPD, officers found the juvenile at a nearby pond with a knife and a backpack and took them into custody. Police say no students or staff were threatened. Sticking with school, it's now been 9 days since the mass school shooting in Georgia that left 2 students and 2 teachers dead. Here in the Palmetto State, schools have been dealing with a problem of their own. There have been a slew of school threats this week, with at least 7 in the Low Country alone. Social media threats are the bulk of the problem. Apps like Snapchat allow you to report an issue, but the app can still amplify that threat to large groups. With this, parents often decide to keep their kids at home. We spoke with the Associate Director of the National Mass Violence Center at MUSC, who says keeping your child out of school often has a detrimental effect.
It teaches the parent and teaches the child, I'm safe because I didn't go to school. And the longer you keep the child out of school and the longer that you continue to build up that avoidance, the more scared you become. We can't say you are safe, nothing will ever happen, but we can say, we're doing the best that we can and here's what we've done. Kids want to feel safe.
School officials tell News 4 the best way to make sure you stay informed of any situation at your child's school is to update your contact information in school portals. This will ensure you receive any urgent messaging over email, text, or phone calls directly from them. In light of recent school threats, the stands at tonight's rivalry game between Philip Simmons and Bishop England will be empty. The game will be played with no fans because of online conversations between the two fan bases and potential threats of violence. Bishop England will live stream the game for free for any fans who want to watch it. The school is also forfeiting both sub-varsity games scheduled for tonight. You can watch tonight's Friday night rivals game of the week at 7:30 on MyTV Charleston. The Ashley Ridge Swamp Foxes will take on the Oceanside Land Sharks. That game is happening at the Citadel. You can also live stream the game on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Tune in to ABC News 4 tonight at 11 for all the highlights with Scott Eisberg and Webb Wright. And tomorrow, don't forget to tune in to college football right here on News 4. LSU is taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks at noon, followed by Texas A&M and Florida at 3:30. In primetime, Georgia will face off with Kentucky at 7:30. Happening today in North Charleston, there will be parking alert at the North Charleston Coliseum and Performing Arts Center. Comedian Sebastian Maniscalco and Chelsea Handler will be in town tonight, and capacity crowds are expected for both events. If you're planning on attending, officials recommend you arrive early and carpool if you can. The parking lots will open at 4 p.m. today, and the doors for the venue will open at 6:30.
All right, we're going to take a look at that weekend forecast and take a look into the tropics as well. All of that coming up next.
Plus, on the campaign trail, where each candidate is today, as we're now 52 days away from the presidential election. And later at 6:40, honoring the heroes. We'll speak with one of the organizers behind an event in the Low Country that honors the first responders during 9/11.